Good morning, friends. चलिए दोस्तों, last time we have seen about financial planning and control system, nature of management control system. We have seen that the way the goals of a manager can be different than the organizational goals, and we have seen some basic thing related to the financial planning and management control system. Let us look at now the goal, strategy formulation, goal congruence, and about the unit level strategies and business level strategies. Yes. So now we will see about the goals, about the profitability, about the maximization of the shareholders value, and the concept of strategy. This is the third video of our FMCS financial planning and control system. So start with the goals. What is the meaning of the goals in terms of the organization? Normally the goals are arrived by the CEO of a company with the advice of the other members of the organization. And they are ratified at the board meeting by the board of directors. Profitability is always expressed is an equation that is a product of two ratios. One is the profit margin ratio and another is the investment turnover ratio. This combined ratio is called as a ROI, which is very important to arrive at a particular goal of our organization. Maximizing shareholders value may mean the market price of the stock of the company. The more you maximize the value of the shareholders, more you will have the market price of a company. Business that do not earn more than the cost of capital is not doing business well. The cost of capital can be a plain cost of capital or also maybe a weighted average cost of capital. But if your business is not earning more than a particular cost of capital, it will be not a good business. Shareholders should want to make decisions that benefit the corporation in the long run, even at the expense of the short-term profitability. Means that sometimes the shareholders will not interested into arriving at the short-term profit. They will always see that what is the long-term benefit out of the organization. The Henry Ford is having a philosophy of satisfactory profit and not the maximizing profit. He said that he will always see that the policy of a company is not the maximum profit but the maximization of a shareholder value, and the production cost will be minimum so that he can sell the product at the lowest possible price without affecting the quality. The course of action, if you look at the business level, the course of action which decreases the expenses without affecting the any other element, it is the in that particular company the market share will be a sound market share. The strategy also goal around the general business level strategy as well as the unit level strategy. There is a general argument that strategy describes the general direction in which the organization plans to move to attain its goals. A firm develops its strategy by moving or matching its core competencies with the industry opportunities. So if a company is having some core competencies, then it will be always the corporate will see that the industry and compare with the industry opportunities. Kent Andrews, he shared that the strategy formulation is a process that senior executive use to evaluate a company's strengths and weaknesses in light of the opportunity and threats present in the environment, and then to decide on the strategy that fits the company's core competencies with environmental opportunities. So they will always count. It calls for counting of the strengths and weaknesses and opportunity and threats. If we go further, this strategy formulation will consider two concepts, two analysis, environmental analysis and internal analysis. Environmental analysis is a competitor, customer, supplier, and regulatory thing, social and political. And the internal analysis is technology, know-how, manufacturing, know-how about the marketing, know-how about the distribution, and know-how about the logistics. Strategies can be formed or found at two levels. One is about the whole organization and about the business level strategies. Opportunity and threats derived from the environment analysis, and strengths and weaknesses are derived from the internal analysis we have just seen. And if the match and fit of these two internal competencies and external opportunities will lead to a firm strategy. That is the core strategy of the organization. It is about the right mix of the business. If you look at the corporate level strategy, it is concerned more about the question of where to compete than how to compete. So how is at the lower level, that is at the business unit level strategy? Let us take an example of an organization having a 4 business level, the ball pen, tips, ink, and refills. So at the ball pen, tips, ink, and refills, if there is a strategy formulated, it will be called as a business unit level strategy. And at the corporate will be the combination of these 4 segments will be a corporate level strategy. A corporate level issues are definition of a business in which firm will participate and deployment of resources among those things. It is asking a question to self about and decision involving about the businesses to add, businesses to retain, emphasis on certain businesses and de-emphasis on certain businesses, and businesses about decision about to divest any businesses. In terms of the corporate level strategy, companies can be classified into 3 categories. One is single industry firm, second is related diversified firm, and third is the unrelated diversified firm. So let us take one single industry firm. Example, Exxon, which is a petroleum industry, where the strategy will be to survive, sustain this particular business and grow this particular business. Related diversified firm, like example of P&G, where it has a business of diapers, then detergent, then soap, then toothpaste, then shampoo. So they have so many segments. There we have a diversified firm, and it has a 2 core competencies that benefits all of its businesses unit. So wherever there is a diversified thing, then they should have minimum 2-3 core competencies. One, in case of P&G, core skill in several chemical technology and marketing and distribution expertise in low ticket branded consumer product moving through the supermarket. So it will generate businesses regularly as it is a cash cow and support the other businesses. Third comes the category of unrelated business firms, where it operates in businesses that are not related to one another. The connection between business unit is purely a financial. Example, Textron, where they are into writing instruments, helicopters, aircraft engine, components, forklifts, machine tools, gas turbine engines, etc. Friends, the summary of these 3 businesses are like this. One, single industry firm which competes in only one industry. Related diversified firm, where there's sharing of core competencies across businesses. And third, unrelated diversified firm, where totally autonomous businesses in very different market and do share in terms of the finance only. Thank you, friends. We will see in the next class about the various business level strategies, and we will also see the about the business BCG matrix and about the Porter's 5 force theory and core competencies of the business. Thank you, friends. We will take it further in the next class. Thank you very much.